Hey, Tiny Turtles, welcome back to my channel slash podcast, Quinn's Daily Diary. Welcome to day number 3, where we will be journaling about my parents' trip to Japan. And before anyone says, why didn't you go? It was my parents' honeymoon. So, yeah, that's just to clear everything up. And for those who said, what do you mean your parents? Well, you can get married at any age, but also my dad was remarried, but at this point they've been together for like over 10 years now. That's like half my life. So I just say parents at this point just to make things easier. But I have two sets of parents because my mom and dad were divorced. But anyways, they went to Japan and brought me back some stuff. It's a place that I've been wanting to go for years now. Well, I've gone there before, years and years and years ago, when I was going to be a senior in school. So that was around like 6, 7 years ago already. Wow. But at that time, I didn't really appreciate it as much as I want to go now. I did take Japanese for 2 years in high school, didn't use any of that Japanese when I went to Japan because I'm shy. So, anyways, let's journal and have a good time just because this is all stuff that I've had slash stuff that they brought me. Think of this as a little junk journal time. So, I have no plan for this one. I was going to separate it into different parts like part 1 food, part 2 Pokemon, Sanrio, etc. But I think we're just going to do a full-on junk journal, period. So, when they were I asked for one thing, and that was food. Food that I wouldn't be able to find here, or food that they think I would like, because we have a Don Quixote here, but it's like 3 times the price of what they would have got it for in Japan. So I was just like, get me any food that you think I would like. Very broad. I didn't want to ruin their honeymoon too much with my very high demands, to say. And I'm actually going in May. I booked my tickets and I'm ready to go. I just need, like the hotel and places to stay and, food money. So please subscribe. But, anyways, let's just start. I think my dad got me this. This is the first thing, which is the ICHIRAN menu. I'm so appreciative for this because I went to ICHIRAN when I went the first time and it was so good. Oh, and I have no little glue in my tape. Tape in my glue. Oh. So I went to Ichiran the first time I went to Japan, or one and only time I went to Japan, and the ramen was so good. I actually we bought packs when we were there the first time for, I want to say like $15, $16. Here it's $30. I bought it for my dad for Father's Day, his birthday this year, one of those, because I didn't realize they're just gonna go to Japan and buy more. So, yeah, anyways, now we have extra Ichiran at home. Very fun, and hopefully it tastes just like the one there. I have to compare, obviously. Hello. And then during this trip, they also went to this crab town. And so they bought me like seaweed and crab. And this is what came on the seaweed. That's what it says nori over here. So I'm gonna put this, I think like this, and make it, the sticker. But when I'm gonna go with my grandma and my mom and my auntie, we're mainly just gonna stay in the Tokyo, and then we're gonna take a bullet train to Osaka, take a day trip to Kyoto, so my sister can go to the Nintendo Museum. And I originally was planning for us to go to Universal Studios, but she wanted to go to the Super Mario World, but I heard there's a very small chance that people will actually get in there. So I was like, maybe there's a better chance we'll just get into the Nintendo Museum in Kyoto. So we're going to take a day trip there. And then something different is that we're going to go to a prefecture, city, town called Onomichi, which is my great grandma's hometown. Very cool. My grandma, I don't think was born there, but she wanted to visit since that's where I guess we have family there. So that's pretty cool. If you guys don't know, obviously, I don't think you can tell. I wouldn't be able to tell if I looked at a picture of myself, but I'm a quarter Japanese. So yeah, that's fun. Then I have this receipt that was from the Matcha Tokyo. And this is somewhere my parents got me a bunch of matchas from, both packet and matcha latte in packet form. So I'm going to put that up here, just like so. Okay, you know what? I think today is going to be just about food. So come back tomorrow when we're going to go over the actual stuff that they bought me. I did a little haul on my vlog for Vlogmas and also, what's it called? On TikTok. So if you're not following me there, then I'll just, oh no, I don't like that. I'll put the Matcha Tokyo sticker. I actually have not tried the matcha yet, but I was watching vlogs and I never really heard of this place. I actually heard there was a matcha shortage, so I didn't really expect my parents for me to get any matcha. But then they came back with this and I was like, what? So I guess it's a pretty good place because I was seeing it in people's vlogs of them getting the matcha lattes because they have a cafe. And so, yeah, I'm expecting high things from this place. Let's put the Matcha Tokyo right here. And I love matcha. Low-key, though, I like hojicha more, but that's okay. And then this is a receipt that they threw away, and I took it out of the garbage. But I think this may be not food, so that is going to the later use one. So over here I have some stickers that I have collected over time, such as this Milky sticker. And if you guys don't know, I think I'm a sticker hoarder because whenever I see something cute, I'm gonna buy it. And I fear it will be dangerous for me in Japan because I'll just be like, oh, but the exchange rate is good. I'm probably getting it cheaper than for if I just bought it at home. Yeah, that's my toxic trait right there. But get ready for those vlogs coming up in May. And then, well, you'll be seeing them later because it's more like late May. And then I don't plan to edit any of those videos until I get home just because I want to enjoy the moment. I don't want to burden my time with vlogging and stuff. So I'm gonna take things slow. And then I have this sticker that I can put for the matcha. But I'm just so excited to eat all of the different kinds of foods, eat all of the ramen of my dreams. I heard Onomichi is famous for this one type of ramen. I think it's more like a shio soy base, like salt soy. I don't know. But my mom and grandma wanted to go there. They thought it was going to be nice. So therefore, I am making that happen. Basically, I'm planning the whole trip and then I just asked them where they wanted to go, and I'll try to incorporate that into our stay. No promises, just because, you know, it's difficult to appease everybody. But the planning process, I have never planned a trip before, so I don't know why they put so much faith in me as someone who has never even ridden an airplane by myself. But yeah, they're all for it though. Like we're like, oh, we're almost there. We booked the tickets. Hooray! And stuff like that. But their faith in me seems to be a little bit too high. And I'm really nervous, but excited at the same time. So right now I'm just decorating with some stickers for the audio listeners right there. You're just gonna have to check out my Instagram because I'm gonna be posting what this is gonna look like on my Instagram if you want to see just the visual version and then listen to the audio every single day for a little bit of me talking, obviously. But I'm just so excited. It's coming up. It's coming up. As I'm filming this video, I'm filming it in 2024 because, you know, I get to pre-film stuff just in case I get a real big girl job instead of my 2 jobs I got now. It is around 160 something days until that trip, and by the time you're watching this, it'll be the new year already. How fun! Oh, and I have little onigiri stickers. So that means it's even closer to that time. Oh, I'm just so excited. I've been looking forward to this trip for so long now. I was supposed to go with my friends, but then after the pandemic, I lost all of those friends. We just aren't friends anymore, period. Kind of sad, but whatever. I digress. And now I'm going with my family, which is also very special to me because I get to go with this grandma, my mom's mom, and I've never taken a trip with her before. I gone to Seattle and Alaska with my dad's mom. My other grandma, I only have grandmas. So we went to Canada. That was fun. I took her to tea. Unfortunately, I wasn't really vlogging at that time, so I didn't get as much footage as I wish I've gotten, just because I also got severely seasick, and rooming with her, I'm not gonna lie, was, yeah. We were in, my sister and I were rooming with her, and yeah. I was seasick, and then she thought that she knew what was best for me. When realistically, I just wanted to sit and just sit down. But she's like, oh no, you have to move around. You have to. And then we were in Alaska, and she opened the window, or she opened the sliding door when it was like 50s, in the 50s. I'm a Hawaii girl. I think it's cold at 72 degrees. At 75, I'm wearing a jacket, like a light jacket. So, yeah. But she's like, it's gonna help, it's gonna help. And I'm like, no, close the door. I just want to sleep and like be sad. Because I wasn't able to do some of the things like eat every single day. I wanted to eat so much food on that cruise. But, anyways, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Japan here. And the first time I went was to visit my uncle who was working for Tokyo Disney, well, for Disneyland at the time. And then he's been moving around from like, he was first in Tokyo when I was like born, and then went to California, Shanghai, and then went to Tokyo again, which is when we visited him. It was a very fun time. He showed us around, we ate some good food, and some of those places you'll see in the vlogs because one special one is going to be a Firefly restaurant. You're just going to have to wait and see because it's too hard to explain with just audio words. I'm not that very good at explaining, period. But here is our journal spread, all complete. I love it. All of the food, which I'm very much food motivated, so this is the perfect spread for me, and it inspires my trip to Japan. And if you guys ever went to Japan, let me know some recommendations. I would love to know, add to the itinerary. And with that, I will see you all tomorrow.